Josh Saunders swore under his breath as the chronoporter gateway powered up with an ominous thrum, casting the cramped laboratory in pulses of argent plasma light. He still wasn't convinced this illegal raid into the near future was remotely ethical. But orders came straight from the top on this one. 60 seconds to activation, Josh gruffly told his assembled team while finishing weapons checks. Safety's off, set chrono beacons for emergency retrieval. It had been months since Magi revealed shocking potential for raids along probability vectors, timelines essentially, reaping future discoveries. Josh, as field commander for Project Phoenix's Covert Retrieval Division, found himself caught between scowling generals, hungry for early access to radical technologies, and the existential dangers of actually stealing tomorrow's innovations. But the organization's shadow directors were adamant that America must lead a secret chronoportation arms race, and Magi's calculations supported mining 2020's Silicon Valley for targeted computing advances before foreign adversaries inevitably did the same. So here Josh stood leading his veteran squad, Zuri, Eco, and rookie chronoanthropologist Hendricks, on what Command Brass believed was a controlled test run. If it went smoothly, the floodgates opened for unchecked theft from timelines ahead. And not just for technology. Magi hinted at carbon scans of future surveillance archives, offering sneak previews of geopolitical events. The rewards for unilateral chronoportation made nuclear weapons look like bows and arrows. Destination coordinates confirmed: San Francisco Bay 2026, Magi announced over mission control comms. The AI itself wouldn't physically join this first expedition, but remotely operate chronoporter systems. On my mark, retrieval team. Josh gave Zuri and Echo a silent nod before turning to untested Hendricks, who fidgeted nervously with her recording gear. As anthropologist, she would document culture shifts between eras. Stick close to Zuri once we're through, Josh said gently. Don't lose sight of any squad member, understand? Hendricks nodded, eyes wide with anxiety and excitement. Josh knew the feeling facing one's first walk through temporal doorways. It was always disorienting, emerging into a familiar location, but just different, like the metaphysical weight of the universe subtly resisting this invasive strain. Hopefully they'd avoid any major deviations and stay on mission. This was strictly a smash and grab. The gateway crackled with vacuum energy, quantum tendrils stabilizing. Connection established, declared Magi. All systems nominal. Josh led his team single file into the maelstrom. Crossing the threshold, they felt a momentary tingle of hot needles dancing across skin. Then they exited the far side into a small brushed steel chamber. Emergency lights flipped on at their arrival, along with humming instrument panels. Coordinates confirmed, August 15th, 2026. Chamber integrity optimal, came Magi. Exiting into San Francisco Federal Reserve Bank Energy Research Laboratory. In approximately 60 seconds following your arrival, I trigger the fire alarm to evacuate personnel. Confirmed exit strategy, Josh reported, adjusting his gear. On schedule so far. He caught Hendricks gaping through a window down at glittering skyscrapers surrounding their elevated position. An almost identical skyline to their origin point, but key towers not yet built. They made it. Time travel without catastrophe still weirded Josh out. Ready phase coils, he told Eco. Their technical thief carried compact storage drives to siphon target data without connections that could corrupt local systems. The dirty work, so ops like Josh had plausible deniability if caught. As Magi counted down to distraction time, Josh felt reality subtly shifting around them. Future possibilities coming into clearer focus, oddly amplified sensations as their bodies adjusted to 2036 molecular vibrational states. He wondered briefly about their alternate selves in this strand. Were they on a different path? Dead? Never born? A distant alarm blared, their cue. Josh dispatched Zuri ahead, then followed with Hendricks, Echo trailing behind. The marked laboratory door ahead showed weekend security protocols. Empty hallway, electronic locks. Child's play for Zuri's decoder wand, syncing their foreign encryption signature. The door obediently slid open into a sterile room lined by transparent data cores and cylindrical quantum batteries. Echo whistled approvingly. "Pay dirt," Josh smiled. This looked even more advanced than Maggie hinted at. "Get to work." As Echo plugged pirating devices into data towers, Josh stood lookout while curious Hendricks recorded architectural details through a headcam. In and out with the prize datasets in 5 minutes tops. Everything ran smooth as silk until Hendricks wandered near the lab's antimatter power source.